After the legendary Michael Jordan era run in the 90s with the Chicago Bulls, Kobe Bryant's legendary 2000s run with the LA Lakers, the 2010s was ran and dominated by a new face of the league, LeBron James. Ever since Kobe Bryant's victory against the Celtics to win his 5th ring, LeBron James took over the league and went to the finals 8 straight years in a row, capturing 3 rings, 2 with the Miami Heat and 1 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's currently working on his 4th ring with his 3rd team, the LA Lakers. Many question would Jordan still be the GOAT if him and LeBron played in the same era. Many say LeBron is not cut for the 90s because they played a more physical game back then, but others say LeBron's physical frame and the lack of skills of the competition back then, it would have made it a breeze for LeBron. In NBA 2K20, I take the league back to the 90s, the 1989 to 1990 season to be exact. I made LeBron James time travel back to that season playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just like Michael Jordan, I made this LeBron's 6th season in the league. So he's a 24-year-old leading a team with Mark Price, Hot Rod Williams, Larry Nance Sr., and Steve Kerr. Who's gonna come out dominant in this era? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? What's good, y'all boys and girls? It's your one and only Sauce Money B, brianmbrice gaming. I'm bringing back doing simulation videos back on my channel. Shout out to Clique production, he's killing it. Shout out to Halftime production. Shout out to Smequle. Those are the guys that inspired me to, you know, return to this type of content. I would love if y'all gave me feedback at the end of the video in the comment section, and let me know, like, do you guys want me to continue making more simulation videos, or do you guys want me to go back to making boring build videos? You feel me? It's up to y'all. Most importantly, please drop a like. It's free, you feel me? It's the most freest thing you can do. Dropping a quick like, you feel me, it's not gonna hurt nobody. It's gonna make this video do way better in the algorithm, so I would really appreciate it if you guys, you know, drop a like. It's free. And now on to this video. LeBron's first meet with the legends. In LeBron's first season in the 90s, his idols turned into rivals. In his first 10 games, he was meeting Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, and Charles Barkley for the first time, also meeting Reggie Miller twice. Against Reggie Miller for the first time, Reggie Miller had a bad game, only posting up 7 points off of 27% shooting. Meanwhile, LeBron James scored 34 points off of 70% shooting, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, and a block, plus the 122-96 blowout to help Cleveland win their first matchup. In their second game, Reggie Miller was on fire, back with a vengeance in Indiana. He was getting most of his points off of a screen, hitting a lot of mid-range and 3-point jump shots. LeBron, however, is still playing dominant. The game is close. LeBron got a buzzer beater shot in his face, still making plays to keep the game close, but then Reggie Miller with the clutch response. It's in! For some reason, the ball is not in LeBron's hands for the clutch moment, and Mark Price just gives it up. Way to go, Mark. Reggie Miller and the Pacers ended up beating the Cavs 110-114. Even though the Cavs lost, LeBron still had a productive game and almost had a triple-double with 37 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. LeBron ended the season series with 33.8 points per game, 8.8 assists per game, 7 rebounds per game, and he went 3-1 against the Pacers.
I've got to put LeBron in my top 5 players of all time. He's my small forward.
LeBron versus Michael, the dream matchup everyone in the basketball world desired to see happen. Michael, who's 26 in his prime, versus LeBron James, who's 24. Major respect was shown by LeBron James before the game.
First of all, you know, I wear the number because of Mike. I think I fell in love with the game because of Mike, just seeing what he was able to accomplish. But I felt like Mike was so, you know, when you're growing up and you seeing Michael Jordan, it's almost like a god.
It's also noted that Michael Jordan wanted to guard LeBron the whole game and vice versa. The first to score out of the two was Jordan with the midi. LeBron's advantage on Jordan was his size and strength, so he used it to back down Jordan in the post to score at will in the paint.
Quick attack, LeBron got to the rim.
Well, good individual defense by James.
Now has James on him down low.
LeBron made it tough. I'll tell you, LeBron's been up on top of him, Mike.
Separated. Here's Michael Jordan with a jumper. Jordan.
This is nothing but just strength. And with the left hand.
Gets around it. LeBron all the way. LeBron slam dunk.
In that game, the craziest thing happened. Michael Jordan got dunked on by LeBron James, embarrassing many Jordan fans worldwide. LeBron had 24 points in the first quarter. Jordan is furious and started to seriously attack LeBron throughout the rest of the game. Michael Jordan got angry and got his revenge on LeBron James with a nasty poster, tongue out and all, that left LeBron on his knees. In crunch time, the Cavs lost their lead because Jordan became unstoppable. But LeBron,
About these moments. Now here's Jordan. Shot from the wing. Nance gets the rebound. And off the play call, even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. That's now 32 points for LeBron. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Bulls with a chance to send this game to overtime or win the game. 23s on 23. LeBron guarding Jordan. Jordan's driving to the left. He stops, shoots over LeBron James, and he misses. No overtime. LeBron James with the first win in the LeBron versus Jordan matchup. Jordan put up 45 points against LeBron's 32, but LeBron was the one that left with the W. LeBron James averaged 30.2 points per game, 6 assists per game, and tied the series 2-2 against the Bulls. And for those that are interested, Jordan put up 40.8 points per game, 8 assists per game, and 6.3 rebounds per game. Crazy numbers for both. They are tied in the season series, but Jordan is better this season because of his stats.
He's an unbelievable player. Yeah, he's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world.
LeBron James versus Larry Bird is another dream matchup that those wanted to see happen.
You know, it's just a straight up complete basketball player, and me as a small forward, you know, Scotty, Bird, Doc, George Gervin. So guys that I kind of looked up to being a small forward, you know, and they kind of set the precedence of what it is to, you know, go out there as a professional and give it all. So, you know, I've always been a big fan of Larry Bird.
In their first meeting, Bird was no match for LeBron James' physicality. LeBron James was just too fast, too athletic, and too young for Bird to keep up with. But Larry Bird with his skills is what keeps him in the game. His not giving up mindset to slow down LeBron James at the paint is fascinating. For how long can Larry Bird try to slow down LeBron? Not for too long, as he continues to pummel the basketball in the hoop. Bird's shooting is magnificent. He just couldn't miss in the fourth quarter. He made LeBron James lose the ball 3 times. Despite Larry's effort to win the game,
they're zoning in on him and giving him opportunity.
LeBron is just blowing by Larry in crunch time possessions. Cavs win 109-116, 37 points and 5 steals for Larry Bird, and 37 points for LeBron James, including 14 rebounds and 4 blocks. To end the season series, LeBron James finished with 26 points per game, 5.3 assists per game, and 6.5 rebounds per game, tying the series 2 apiece against the Boston Celtics.
But LeBron James is by far our best player in this league. I don't think there's really anyone next to him. I think he's there, then you go down the list.
LeBron James' next visit was Madison Square Garden against legend Patrick Ewing, and this happened.
He is such a great athlete.
Defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
That'll wake you up.
LeBron James was terrorizing the Knicks. The Knicks were physical, but LeBron managed to get to the free throw line a lot of times. He finished the game with 50 points and a W against Patrick Ewing's 25. The season series ended with 34 points per game and 8.8 rebounds per game for LeBron James. Even though LeBron was putting up numbers, he finished the season series against the Knicks with a 1-3 record.
LeBron James is a great player. He's a great player in this era, but he's not Michael Jordan.
On to Philly. LeBron meets Charles Barkley for the first time, and Charles is not going to hold up on LeBron. Charles Barkley was destroying the Cavs defense in the first. He was a one-man band out there. Then the second half came and it was a whole different story. The Cavs defense started to clamp up and LeBron was leading the way with his scoring and playmaking. To make matters worse, Barkley fouled out early in the fourth quarter, which allows LeBron to cakewalk through the 76ers team. Barkley finishes the game with 25 points and 11 rebounds while losing 124-94 against LeBron's 42 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. LeBron ended that season series against the 76ers with 32 points per game, 8.2 assists per game, and 6.8 rebounds per game, tying the series 2-2 apiece against the 76ers.
LeBron, I think he's the best player. I think he's a great kid.
Next stop, Detroit. LeBron versus the bad boy Pistons for the first time. He meets the likes of legendary Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman. They attempted to double team LeBron for the whole game, but LeBron's vision always helped them make the right plays for the team. Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons played a tough game though.
Some feeling out at the beginning, but he told
Detroit's defensive presence and productive offense was too much for the Cavs. Their physicality didn't stop LeBron from dropping a triple-double though, which was 38 points, 11 rebounds, and 14 assists.
On the court, it's hard to match James' strength inside.
Their physicality managed LeBron to lose his cool and force 6 turnovers. Meanwhile, the Pistons ended the game with 3 players over 20 points, including Isaiah Thomas with 31 points and 15 assists. LeBron ended that season series with 22.5 points per game, 8.2 assists per game, and an 0-4 record against the Pistons.
Complete basketball player. LeBron James is a much better basketball player than Michael Jordan.
LeBron James meets the great Hakeem Olajuwon and 20-3 Rockets. Long story short, it didn't end up well for the Cavs. Hakeem Olajuwon torched them. Hakeem was just unstoppable in the low post. There was no one to shut him down or contest him. The double teams didn't work. Despite Hakeem's effort, LeBron James tried to find a way to claw back into the game. Unfortunately for LeBron and the Cavs, his 32 points were no match for Hakeem's 56 points and 16 rebounds. LeBron ended that season series with 31.5 points per game, 6 assists per game, and an 0-2 record against the Houston Rockets. Last on LeBron's list is LA. LeBron versus Magic Johnson is another dream-like matchup. It's an honor for LeBron to play against Magic. Magic and LeBron battle. These two are very similar. Both unselfish players that can take over the game at any time, and if you look into LeBron's game, he's more of a Magic type of player than any other legend. So it's an even matchup, but LeBron is more athletic because of his youth. What you do in crunch time is what defines you as a great player, and LeBron James had showed up in crunch time with a clutch jump shot to tie the game, and then a layup to take the lead.
This is huge. And that one sends the bench.
Cooper ties the game right back.
Checked in for Cleveland. And we've got an update here. It's Hardline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break.
And then LeBron James with a tough fadeaway over Magic take back the lead.
Fades and shoots. It drops.
King James.
Johnson with the smart pick and roll allows himself to be freed from LeBron James to tie back the game with 23.8 seconds left on the clock. LeBron loses the basketball, and Magic misses the layup.
It's off.
And we go to overtime. Down by 1 point in overtime with 22.2 seconds on the clock, Magic has a chance to steal the win from LeBron James. Magic forces a 3 to win the game and miss. Despite having 29 points and 15 assists, Magic loses to LeBron James in their first game, while LeBron pours his heart out that night with 35 points, 16 rebounds, and 11 assists to record a triple-double. LeBron James ended that season series with 31 points per game, 7.5 assists per game, and 13.5 rebounds per game, finishing the Lakers off 2-0.
I will say LeBron is just like Larry and myself, and he is so unbelievable. When he's coming down that court, his head is up. He's always willing to make the pass to make his teammates better, but also, too, he can go down the middle and dunk on you.
Yo, LeBron did so well in his first season in the 90s. He was drafted by Michael Jordan to play in the All-Star game. His dream came true. He finally gets to play with superstars that he looked up to since a kid. Now he's throwing alleys and catching alleys from Johnson and Michael Jordan. LeBron was a great team supporter. Despite the loss against Hakeem's team, LeBron put up 25 points and 7 assists behind Jordan's 30 points. Michael Jordan is impressed. As we simulate the rest of this long season, LeBron James averages 27.6 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, and 6.8 assists per game. Those numbers help the 6th seed Cavaliers secure a spot in the playoffs with a 49-33 regular season record. However, his numbers weren't good enough to win MVP. As he fell out the discussion, Hakeem claims the most valuable player award. On the bright side, LeBron James made it to the All-NBA first team and the All-Defensive first team. Okay, so unfortunately my capture card did not record anything. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But the Pistons, I don't know how the Cavs managed to beat the Pistons. They haven't won one game in the regular season against them. They got swept in the regular season 0-4, and they somehow managed to beat the Pistons 4-2 in the first round. And then Jordan couldn't beat the Boston Celtics, but LeBron James managed to beat the Boston Celtics in the semifinals, 4 wins over 1. I don't know what was going on in Cleveland. And then another team that LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers had trouble with in the regular season was the New York Knicks. They were down 3-1 in the regular season, and they ended up losing 4-1 to the New York Knicks. So the New York Knicks, I don't know. They made it to the finals, and they lost to David Robinson and the Spurs, and David Robinson is your finals MVP. So on to the offseason. In the 1990 offseason, LeBron James, who's 25 years old, 98 overall, has declined his player option, so now he's going into the free agency market. Okay, so in this free agency, LeBron James has 11 offers so far. Let's check out the offers, and number 1 is the Spurs. They just won a championship with David Robinson, and next is the Mavericks. I don't know who's on the Mavericks right now, but the Bulls, they're offering LeBron James over $120 million 4-year contract. So he's 100% interested in going to the Raptors, the Bulls, Mavericks, or the Spurs. And it looks like LeBron is, you know, he wants to go to a winning team, and it looks like the Spurs is that place. So he's gonna be under Greg Popovich and with David Robinson as a teammate to win another title for next season. That's gonna be very interesting to see. Let's see what his decision is. And I find it even more interesting that the Cavaliers didn't even offer him a contract. They didn't even offer LeBron James a contract. All right, so we're about to see where LeBron goes. We simulate, and look at these guys. They renounced LeBron James. Wow. That makes no sense. All right, so now it's day 2. Let's see where LeBron went. Social media, and LeBron is now playing for the San Antonio Spurs. $120.49 million contract for 4 years. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So the next best player in the free agency right now is Scottie Pippen. We're going to view the offers. And the Spurs are looking for another splash. Where are they getting this money from? Wow. The Heat is throwing a lot of money. But he could get like a super max contract if he re-signs with the Bulls. He's going to be playing with Michael Jordan. But maybe he wants to play with LeBron now. 2-6-8 point forwards on the same team with David Robinson under Greg Popovich coaching. I'm not going to lie, that sounds very interesting, y'all boys. Let's see where he goes. Wait a second, LeBron James. He's back. Wow, so the Spurs fumbled the bag. What happened was, yes, the Spurs contacted Scottie Pippen, but Scottie Pippen chose to re-sign with the Bulls. And I don't know. I think they thought they were going to get Scottie, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What happened was right here that LeBron James' agent confirmed that the Spurs have pulled their contract offer for some reason. I guess some other lucky team can now sign LeBron James now that he's no longer going to the Spurs. What is going on here? This free agency is crazy. Let's see, where do LeBron end up? We're gonna find out now. So here we go. Let's see where LeBron goes. And LeBron is still on the market. His offers went from 18 down to 16. So I'm guessing some other players had re-signed other players. Who's gonna get LeBron James? Who's gonna get him? And LeBron is off the market, guys. Straight to social media. LeBron James has signed with the Bulls. LeBron James has signed with the... Wow. LeBron James is now a member of the Chicago Bulls, and he's wearing number 6 because Jordan got number 23. How in the world? There were supposed to be rivals. There were supposed to be rivals in this video. What? So does that mean they didn't get Scottie Pippen? What's going on? Because I know there's not enough money to get both of these guys. And look, the Spurs, they chose Ron Harper over LeBron James. Are you guys kidding me? It would have been LeBron and David Robinson under Greg Popovich coaching to help the Spurs win back-to-back championships. And they just chose Ron Harper over LeBron James. Yo, y'all boys, this is crazy. Okay, guys. So in some fantasy world, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Scottie Pippen are all teammates with Horace Grant and Paxson. So what? How in the world did they afford this? Scottie Pippen has a $33 million contract for 3 years. LeBron here they're here to stay for 3 years. They can get 3 rings in a row. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cavaliers, you gotta go. We're done. Terrible franchise. Hold up. Where's the Bulls? Yeah, you guys, not good. Gotta go. That is just really, like, I did not expect that. I thought he was gonna go to the Spurs, because, you know, I guess he wanted to go to a team that, you know, wins. And now he's next to the GOAT, Michael Jordan, and he's like the second greatest of all time. So we have the top 3 greatest of all time players, 2 of the top 3 greatest of all time players on the same team. That's insane. Wow. So before the LeBron James signing, the Bulls had traded Stacey King to the Cleveland Cavaliers for the 1991 first round pick. And remember, guys, this team has no LeBron James anymore. So the Bulls, I don't know. They had to know they were going to get LeBron somehow. I don't know, because they already knew that LeBron was going to leave the Cleveland Cavaliers. So why not trade for that first round pick? And that's crazy. And the only thing I'm going to change in this video, since LeBron is playing alongside Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, I'm gonna put LeBron as point guard. And yes, his overall do go down to a 96, but he plays point guard now in real life, so why not let him start as point guard. Now let's officially go into the 1991 season. Wow, their first game is against the Cleveland Cavaliers. After LeBron's crazy off-season decision, he returned back home to Cleveland, but he's wearing a different jersey, y'all, and is playing alongside of the greatest basketball player of all time. I think we both know how this story is going to end for the Cavs in this game. Just like the All-Star game, LeBron tossing up lobs to his idol. Fans are bitter and upset, and you know, they should be, because damn, LeBron teamed up with Michael Jordan. Even though, you know, Michael Jordan technically has 0 rings at the moment, and his team was the 7th seed last season, so I guess it's kind of excusable, but still, Jordan? To even add insult to injury, he posterized former teammates Craig Ello and finishes the game with 50 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Was that a message to the Cavaliers front office for not trying to re-sign them after bringing them to the Eastern Conference Finals? Y'all boys, all I know is that was downright disrespectful to that organization. During that 10-game stretch, the Bulls went 10-0. LeBron James averaging 33.3 points per game, 6.7 assists per game, and Michael Jordan averaging 31.9 points per game, 7.2 assists per game, and 6.4 rebounds per game. They are both the leading scorers so far this season for the entire league. Scottie Pippen is averaging 9.7 assists per game with 6.8 rebounds per game. This team right here is a cheat code so far. All right, so as we finish the first season, the Bulls go 65-17, and the MVP award goes to David Robinson. I gotta see what was going on with that. You know, see what the record. I don't know if they robbed my dog Michael Jordan or LeBron James. I feel like we probably might have a better record, to be honest. Wow, we don't even win Coach of the Year. It goes to Larry Brown. So I'm guessing the Spurs were still a great team. Michael Jordan and LeBron James both on all NBA first team, and they're both on all defensive first team with Scottie Pippen. We have 3 players on the all defensive first team. Wow. Of course, we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference with a 65-17 record. And wow, I guess the Spurs, 68-14. But guys, check this out, right? Season stats, league leaders, Michael Jordan and LeBron James both lead the league in points. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. So here we are in the 1991 playoffs. We're gonna simulate the round against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm pretty sure we have to sweep this team. We have to sweep this team, and it looks like it's a sweep. It's a sweep. And check out who's the league leaders in the playoffs. Michael Jordan with 37 points per game with 9 assists, 8.5 rebounds, and LeBron James with almost 33 points per game with almost 7 assists per game. Look at these guys. These guys are a dynamic duo. This is way better than D-Wade and LeBron dynamic duo, guys. This is insane. And D-Wade is my favorite player, so I would never want to say that, but Michael Jordan, come on, greatest of all time. So there's a chance we might see Patrick Ewing or Larry Bird. It doesn't really matter because I know we're going to the finals this year, and we are facing Larry Bird. So here we guys go. We're gonna simulate this round. We take 1, we take 2, let's take 3. Oh my goodness, are we gonna sweep Larry Bird out of the playoffs? And we swept Larry Bird. Wow, guys, we cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped. What, 46 for Jordan in game 4. Gosh. Damn. 37 points game 1. 35 points game 2. 35 points again. Come on, guys. This is insane. This duo is insane. So Charles Barkley is waiting for us in the next round, most likely, unless they choke. Nope, they do not choke. So we're in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Spurs choke against the Jazz. So there's a chance we might play against John Stockton and Karl Malone. So here we are. We're going to simulate round. Oh snap! This is 1-1. We finally take an L. Oh, now it's 3-1. And I think I'm gonna go to Simcast to see them win the do the celebration. And yeah, this is not even close. Game 5 is not even close. 39 for Jordan, 31 points for LeBron. Charles Barkley with 17 rebounds and 22 points, just not even enough. Seconds away from winning the Eastern Conference Championship, Michael Jordan just goes up there and posterized, left him on the floor, just leaving Hawkins on the floor on his knees. So LeBron James and Michael Jordan with Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, they have their chance to win their first championship ring together in the next round in the finals against most likely the Utah Jazz. So John Stockton and Karl Malone, they already defeated Charles Barkley. They already defeated Larry Bird. So this is insane. It's insane. I'm still shocked by the decision by LeBron James to join Michael Jordan, and I still don't know how they have enough money to have all three together. So this is insane. And the team that has pulled their offer, the San Antonio Spurs, they're not even going to the finals. They lost in the semi round. And they could have had LeBron James. He pulled their offer. Michael Jordan, still the man of the team. He got 2 sidekicks now, basically. So here we are at the finals. We simulate round, and of course, Utah Jazz. This is actually the last team Jordan had faced to win his 6th ring. And now this is a team that he's going to try to beat with LeBron James to get his first ever championship ring. So here we go, guys. We're going to simulate some games. Oh snap, series is tied. Series is already tied, so this might be a really great series because we don't have a center or anything. And okay, we get game 3. We simulate one more time. Let's see if we can go 3-1. If we go 3-1, that we're gonna win this championship, I'm not gonna lie. And that was a close game. Michael Jordan, 42 points, 12 assists. Yeah, he's gonna win. He's going to win the finals MVP. And Karl Malone, he put up 41 points. And John Stockton got 16. Up 3-1 in the series. Home court advantage. You have Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan all in one team. It's safe to say that the championship is coming home. So here we are in the finals. 116 to 116. LeBron James with the basketball. LeBron James once again with another touch. Oh, nice close shot right there by LeBron James to put this team up by 2. Okay. Oh, why is Karl Malone why is Michael Jordan on Karl Malone? He misses anyways, but the putback. Oh my snap. A steal, and then LeBron James, the fast break. You're not gonna catch him. All right, so we have Scottie Pippen on the floor now. Finally. What is Stockton? How is Stockton gonna slow down LeBron James? This is not fair. Look at him. He's on his butt. He's on it. He's throwing away to win. He's throwing away the championship. Once again, John Stockton throwing away the title, man. This is an unfair matchup. Oh wait, he's fighting his way, but that was a terrible shot attempt. Look at these guys. Look at Michael Jordan. Oh my goodness, what a dunk. That's the game, guys. It's over for the Jazz. Phil Jackson, come on, Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, Horace Grant, Michael Jordan. Come on, guys. It's inevitable. They're just 20 seconds away from their first NBA title, and John Stockton wide open for 3. What? LeBron James, what type of defense were you playing? Don't send LeBron to the free throw line. Okay, it was smart. They gave it to Jordan. If they send LeBron to the free throw line, he's at least missing 1. And there's a good chance LeBron can miss 2, but they're smart enough to go with Scottie Pippen. And I think Scottie can make free throws. Let's see. Wow, how did they let Paxton? I said Paxton. How did they let Stockton open one like that for 3? And oh, he misses one. They still have a chance, but they need another 3. Oh, they're wasting too much time. Yep, that's over for them. You get the offensive rebound. Not much time on the clock. He's just walking. In crunch time. Come on, bro. So that's it, guys. LeBron James is ecstatic. He's a champion. He is a champion now for the first time. Michael Jordan also is a champion for the first time. Scottie Pippen, all of these guys. 1991 champions. And I think the Bulls won the title. Their first title in 1991. I think so. Against the LA Lakers against Magic. So I think this is, wow. So it's right on the timeline. Michael Jordan wins a championship. Who knows how many titles they're gonna win now, because they have LeBron James. They could possibly get 10 rings if they all stay in the same team. I'm not gonna lie, if they stay in the same team, they could get 10 rings. Why is Horace Grant, holding a trophy? Like, if you don't give that to LeBron or I was about to say, or Michael. So Michael Jordan, of course, Finals MVP, and that's pretty much it for this season, guys. Like, wow. LeBron James is now a champion, but he's not a Finals MVP. But I don't think he cares that much, because I don't think he cares. Like, yo, he's a champion. He's a champion. He's basically sidekick number 2 now. The second greatest player of all time. All right, guys, check this out. Remember that trade the Bulls did with the Cavs? Check this out, guys. The Cavs, all the way down here, they're tied for like the 3rd worst team in the NBA. So the draft lottery is going to be interesting to look at, and I just can't believe who's in this draft class, and we get the 3rd pick. This should have been Cleveland. The Celtics get the 1st pick because of the Grizzlies. That's so cheating. The Pistons get the 2nd pick. I wonder what's wrong with the Pistons. Oh yeah, I think they did lose Dennis Rodman, I think. So we're gonna exit this draft lottery, and yeah, the draft is gonna be crazy. Making sure Phil Jackson is still with the team. Okay, so Celtics get Larry Johnson, but I can't lie, I feel like the Bulls, they should trade their 3rd pick, bro. They don't need it. They don't need it, bro. I wish this was a rebuild video so bad, and they spend it on a point guard. Kenny Anderson, are you kidding me? Guys, what is the Bulls doing? Why would they spend the 3rd overall? They could have got Mutombo. Oh my, they took Mutombo. Wow. And we needed a center so bad. All right, so here we are in the 1991-1992 season, and the Bulls get better by 2 wins. They went 67-15 this season, and I think last season was 65 wins. And how does David Robinson keep winning the MVP award? It's not making any type of sense. Michael Jordan once again on the All-NBA first team, and what is going on here? Magic is on there, but no LeBron James. Where's LeBron? LeBron is on the All-NBA second team. His numbers did go down. He averaged around like 24 points per game. I don't know what was going on with LeBron James, but he's still on the all-defensive first team, and Michael wasn't this time. He was on the second. So let's check out the stats real quick. Okay, because of this Kenny Anderson guy, LeBron's numbers went down. His assists went down. His points per game went down. So it's really this Kenny Anderson guy who's, messing up LeBron James stats. Okay, so now we are up against the Detroit Pistons, and I don't think they have Isaiah Thomas. Let me see. Do these guys have Isaiah Thomas? Yeah, these guys do not have Isaiah Thomas. No wonder they're the 8th seed. So this should be a breeze. It should be a breeze for the Chicago Bulls, who's gonna win back-to-back championships. And now they're up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And I have a good feeling about this one as well. We win 1, they win 1. We up 2-1. Come on, 3-1, 4-1 it, 4-1 it. Yup, 4-1 it, just like that. And now we're up against the Boston Celtics. Remember, they had, I think, the 1st overall pick. So I'm guessing this is why they're the 2nd seed. They're a really great team. Oh, they get the first win. We get the second. We get the third. Oh, it's 2-2. Series is tied 2-2. Let me see who's on their team. Let me see who's on this team. Okay, so their point guard got nothing on us. Their shooting guard got nothing on us. They have Reggie Lewis. They have Larry Johnson. And they have Patrick Ewing? What the? What? Where's Larry Bird? They don't even have Larry Bird. He probably retired or went to a different team or something. So they're doing this with Patrick Ewing, and they signed our guy Will Perdue, who was on our team last year. Yeah, we cannot lose to this team. I refuse. Okay, so Simcast is showing that the Bulls win game 5. We're gonna simulate. I hope we don't go to no game 7. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to go game 7. And the game 7 does not happen. Michael Jordan 36 points. This Kenny Anderson guy, 22 points, and with only 23 minutes, he's shooting threes. LeBron James, this is nice. All right, so how the heck the OKC Thunder, they're the first seed? Wow, that's nice. Sean Kemp, they don't even have Gary Payton because they didn't draft him, so they're doing pretty fine without Gary Payton. And I want to face Hakeem Olajuwon. Come on, let's face Hakeem Olajuwon. And that doesn't happen. So it's the Bulls versus the Thunder, which is basically the Seattle Sonics. I don't want to lose to this team. Oh no, there's no way. We're down 2-1. We have the best team. And I can't lie, they're a 65 win team too. So we don't have a center, and okay, we win in Simcast. This guy is going crazy for them, Dale Ellis. So now we're going to game 5. Okay, game 5 is on your way, and back and forth. Oh no, it's a close one. Michael Jordan bringing his team back in the game, 34 points. We're jumping in game 5. Game 5, y'all boys. Okay, so they made it this far. They cannot go down 3-2. Plus, they're at home. Jordan never went to a game 7 in the finals. There's no problem for LeBron to go to a game 7 because LeBron almost wins all his game 7s and just go buck wild. But you know that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to go to game 7. LeBron James playing on the clamp defense. They just got to get the rebound, and I'm guessing that's what's killing them. That's what's killing them. They don't have a great center. Why is LeBron James on the bench for this Kenny Anderson guy? What sense does this make? I do not know. This guy, he has too much minutes. That's the problem. He has too much minutes. LeBron is not supposed to be on the bench right now. This is insane. Okay, so unfortunately for the Bulls, Horace Grant is fouled out. They have Kenny Anderson just missing a layup. Yeah, this is over for the Bulls. Most definitely. I'm not even gonna finish this. The Bulls, they lost this game, so they're down 3-2. He misses free throws. He missed both of his free throws. Okay, the game is, there's still a game. There is still a game. How did he miss both of his free throws? They should have put Paxson on the court, guys. Who's gonna hit this 3? They better give it to this Kenny Anderson guy for the 3. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Michael Jordan is the most clutchest player, but he's going for a 2. It was a nice dunk. It was an amazing dunk. Don't get me wrong. But why? we needed to tie the game. I think they're hoping for another miss. I don't think they're gonna get that lucky again. Oh man, they don't even have a timeout, and wow, he greened that one. Yeah, they don't even have a timeout. Anderson, you better do your thing. You better show why you have so much minutes. Oh my, Scottie Pippen for a half-court shot 3. Why? Why? All right, so the last game was just embarrassing. I don't know what Scottie Pippen was thinking. He wanted to be Jordan. I don't know why. And oh guys, it looks like it's a close game, but they're trying to. Oh, it went to overtime. But they still managed to go to game 7. LeBron James, 11 assists, 31 points. Michael Jordan. Okay, guys, game 7 right here, 1992. They're trying to be back-to-back champions. And wow, the game starts off with a blowout. And yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. that is all she wrote. Michael Jordan, 34 points. LeBron James, and your finals MVP is once again Michael Jordan. All right, it looks like in 1993 they have broken the record. They went 74-8, and finally, someone who's not David Robinson or Hakeem Olajuwon, LeBron James finally win the Most Valuable Player award, and Phil Jackson finally wins Coach of the Year, 74-8 record. LeBron James returned to the All-NBA first team, and wow, surprisingly, Michael Jordan is not there because Magic took his spot. Magic is getting better as the decade is going, and he's getting older, so that's crazy. LeBron James, Scottie Pippen made it to All Defensive first team. Surprisingly, we do not have Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, wow, he didn't even make it to the All Defensive second team. What's going on here? For season 1993, the league leaders, once again, Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, and LeBron James. We are the best team in the NBA, way better than San Antonio Spurs. So I believe this playoffs is going to be a breeze. So now is the Bulls versus the Hawks, simulating once again. The Hawks are actually the Hawks have a good team. They have Dominic Wilkins, and they have Charles Barkley. Like, what? How? But as we continue to simulate the round, the Bulls, they beat them in 5 games, and here we are again. The Thunder, they made it to the finals. Sonics, I don't know how they made it here again. 2-0, 3-0, and 4-0. And Michael Jordan, he didn't win. He didn't win MVP for the season, but he won finals MVP, and that matters a lot too. So that's 3 rings for Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and thankfully Michael Jordan re-signed, so we have 4 more years with him. LeBron re-signed, so we have 3 more years with LeBron, and Scottie Pippen re-signed, so we have 3 more years with Scottie Pippen. Kenny Anderson is still under his rookie contract. We might lose Horace Grant, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Just like in real life with the 1993 Bulls, they have 3-peated. Thank goodness the Bulls are smart. They re-signed Horace Grant. Okay, so this is our team now. I don't know how Paxson is still on the team. BJ Armstrong came back. How did we sign him for $17 million? What is going on here? Okay, so this time Michael Jordan is the one to win the MVP award, and I love this. I love these two guys, Jordan and LeBron James. Like, with Phil Jackson, 71-11. And now you have Michael Jordan as your MVP now. All right, so we're gonna simulate playoffs. I feel like this should be another cakewalk to the finals, because the 76ers, they do not have Charles Barkley, and no, they take a W. But we go on to the next round with the Pistons that do not have Isaiah Thomas. Okay, and by the way, guys, look to the left. The Thunder, still the first seed. They're just running stuff over there. I'm not gonna lie, they're just running the West. And what? Oh, come on. We're trying to be the first team to 4-peat, and the Hawks are trying to stop us. They're trying to stop us. Oh my goodness, it looks like they are. Charles Barkley, he really wants a W. He really wants that ring. Wilkins, they want that ring. We can't let that happen. Oh, yep, it might happen. It's over. Oh my goodness. Wow, we got swept by the Hawks. At least we still have that perfect finals record, but damn. So I guess it's just like in real life. The Bulls, they didn't make it to the finals, I think in 94, because I think Jordan retired. So wow, so the Hawks versus the Spurs. David Robinson, I feel like he's gonna get another ring. Oh, Charles Barkley's fighting for it. He's fighting for it. Charles Barkley, he's finally a champion. Wow, that is very interesting. Back-to-back years, Michael Jordan wins the Most Valuable Player award. Him and LeBron James once more on the All-NBA first team. And LeBron James is on the All-Defensive first team. And this time, Michael Jordan is back on the All-Defensive team once again, but this is the second team, which is not bad. Okay, so this is the 1995 playoffs. We're going to simulate this playoffs. I feel like we could beat the Knicks. They don't have Patrick Ewing, so I don't even know who's on the Knicks right now, but this should be a cakewalk. And then we almost swept the Knicks. And thank God we do not face the Celtics, because the Celtics, they got players over there. I think they have Patrick Ewing, so Alright, so now we have swept the Washington Wizards. The Bulls didn't win this year in real life, but it looks like they're going to win. And oh, I really wanted to face Houston again. Every time we go to the finals, we end up facing the Seattle Supersonics. It is annoying. Oh, don't tell me we're getting swept, bro. Jordan's legacy is on the line right now. We cannot lose to the Seattle Supersonics. That's gonna mess up his record. He's supposed to be 6 for 6. We cannot lose. We cannot lose. And okay, 40 points for LeBron James. He saves the day. Every time LeBron is about to get eliminated, he just starts going crazy. Back and forth. This is scary. This is scary. The future, the season, Michael Jordan's record. He has 31 points. Oh man. Oh, do we jump in? Oh, they're up by 1 point. We should jump in, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it looks like they're gonna have to play a free throw game here, and they foul LeBron James, which is that's a good foul. It's a good foul to foul LeBron because there's a chance he might miss his free throw. Hopefully he do not miss his free throw, and oh my, he misses his free throw. I had a feeling. All he has to do is make one free throw, and that's good. Good for LeBron James. I hope they don't try to go for a buzzer beater 3. Why is Sean Kemp has the basketball in his hand like this? He's wasting time. He is wasting time, and they do not go to overtime. I don't know what type of possession that was. So we're on our way to game 6. Okay, so game 6, Simcast. Jordan cannot lose. LeBron came back before. He's been down before, but not 3-0. And oh my goodness, these games are close. Oh, not anymore. Game 6 blowout thanks to Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Scottie Pippen with the triple-double. Like I said before, LeBron been down before. Never 3-0. He was down 3-1. But it is possible. It is possible for them to win a game 7. And they're coming back. That's crazy. The Seattle Supersonics. They blew a 3-0 lead. 150 points? Wow. They dropped 150 points in a game 7 blowout. They won by 43 points. That's insane. That is insane, and that gotta hurt. The Chicago Bulls came back. They were down 0-3. And now they're the champion. So they're 4-4 in the finals. Congratulations to Michael Jordan. Finals MVP once again. And he's just racking those up. LeBron James capturing his 2nd MVP. So him and Michael Jordan, they both have 2 MVPs to their names and 4 rings, which is really good. By the way, guys, Shaquille O'Neal is going crazy in the simulation. Defensive Player of the Year and just racking up a lot of points. Phil Jackson, 77-5. Our records these past seasons has just been ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, all NBA first team. All defensive team, LeBron James with Scottie Pippen. All defensive second, Michael Jordan. So this is the 1996 season. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson is about to get drafted this offseason. So this is going to be a very interesting offseason. And I don't even think we have a draft pick. So that's what sucks. We don't have a draft pick. And by the way, guys, the Pistons, they have Penny Hardaway. And I think they have, who else they have? They have Penny Hardaway. They drafted Penny Hardaway. So they drafted Penny Hardaway, and they have, Dennis Rodman and David Robinson. David Robinson is a 99 overall. This is a really good team right here, guys. We cannot let them mess up our 3P. And oh, it's 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Oh, 4-2. We're in the finals. And we're facing the AFC, the Timberwolves. Really? The Timberwolves? Who do they have on their team? What? Come on. Who is this guy? He's not even a real player. Come on. We got this. We got this in the bag. This is probably our easiest finals right here. And once again, Michael Jordan, he always win the finals MVP. Wow. So that's what, 5 rings now? Am I tripping? Yeah, that's 5 rings. We won back-to-back championships once again. And we're going to try to 3-peat once again. and complete the Michael Jordan legacy with the Bulls franchise. Hopefully we can get more rings, because these guys are signed to long contracts. Okay, so finally we at the 1996 draft. Who gets drafted first? And wow, Stephon Marbury, okay, good pick, but they had Kobe and Allen Iverson on the board. So Allen Iverson goes to the Wizards, and there's a trade. Wow, Clyde Johnson and James Worthy. Wow, they traded. I think they're gonna go with Kobe Bryant. Oh, they go with Steve Nash. He's in this draft class. Wow. And the Warriors get Kobe Bryant. So now the Warriors have Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. Oh my goodness, they're gonna do damage. And the Lakers are one pick away from getting Kobe Bryant, and that hurts. So they have to get Ray Allen. Wow. We just got Michael Jordan to re-sign, and yeah, he's here forever, guys. 6 years. He's gonna be here till he retires. And LeBron James, 4 more years. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is interesting. I think we can go for 8 rings. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so once again, LeBron James, he wins the MVP award. He makes it to the All-NBA first team with Michael Jordan. He also makes it to the All-Defensive first team with Scottie Pippen. And then Coach of the Year once again is Phil Jackson. We've been, I don't know, is this like our 3rd or 4th 70 win season? Like we just cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped. The only close series we had, I think it was in the finals. I forgot who we faced in the finals last time, but it was a close series. But look at this, we're just cakewalking to the finals once more. Oh, okay, we almost had some trouble. Oh, we're facing the Hawks. I don't want to face the Hawks, but we sweep the Hawks. Finally, we get the matchup we want against Houston. Finally, we get to play against Houston. And let me see, Hakeem on the team. Wow, Hakeem is not even on the team, and they still managed to get their first seed. They have Karl Malone. What? 99 overall. That's crazy. He's actually been on the team for 2 seasons. I didn't even realize. So we're gonna simulate this whole round, and it's still not enough. We're the best team in the NBA. Like we're a dynasty. We three-peated 2 times this decade. LeBron James, Michael Jordan. It's kind of hard to say who's the greatest of all time now, based off the simulation, because they both went to a league MVPs, multiple all teams, multiple all-stars, and you know they have 6 rings together. From the 1997-1998 season, Chris Webber takes home the MVP trophy. LeBron is still on All-NBA first team, All-NBA second. Wait a second, where's Michael Jordan? Wow, so Michael Jordan on All-NBA third team. Is it because he's 35 years old? At 35, I think Michael Jordan was still winning championships. All-defensive first team James, and all-defensive second team Michael Jordan. So here we are in the playoffs. We're gonna simulate round, and we win the first game. We win the second game. We don't win the third game. Oh, what is going on here, guys? To Brooklyn? We can't lose to Brooklyn. Okay. Oh wow, we're going to game 7 with Brooklyn. I can't believe this is actually happening. So we're gonna simulate with Simcast for this one, because who's our Brooklyn team? Wow, the Nets are kicking our butt, and we have Michael Jordan and LeBron James, by the way. Oh, we're coming back though. Oh, okay, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They disappointed. MJ and LeBron James coming through clutch. Kenny Anderson, yeah, came back. We almost lost that one. So, oh yeah, by the way, guys, we have the first seed with a 55-27 record. All right, so we're up against the Boston Celtics. We're gonna simulate this. Let's see where this takes us, and it looks like we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Not through a sweep, but a Game 5 victory. Still pretty good. I'm tired of seeing the Hawks here. Like, oh, even when they're a 6th seed, we still have to face the Hawks. And oh my goodness, we're gonna lose to the Hawks. Are we? No, we can't go down to the Hawks, guys. We're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to force another Game 7, and that's what's gonna happen. We force another Game 7, This Anderson guy, Kenny Anderson with 32 points. This guy is balling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look him up. Kenny Anderson. All right, so here we are, Game 7. We're trying to face the Houston Rockets again, and this time, yep, we're going to the finals once more to be able to win our 7th ring. And LeBron, 28 minutes, 33 points. LeBron balled out. So here we are. We're up against Houston. Here we go. Simulate. We take Game 1, Game 2. Oh, okay. It looks like we're going to win in 5 games. LeBron James is our starting point guard. Here we go. Simulate with Simcast. And, oh, they're trying to force the Game 6. Oh, they forced the Game 6. Karl Malone is still on his team. What is going on? Okay, so they forced the Game 6. We have to end it here. And it sucks that it's in Houston. And it looks like we're going to win in Houston anyways. LeBron James, 32 points. Michael Jordan, 29. I'm pretty sure Finals MVP is going... Oh, LeBron James. This is different. Now it goes to LeBron James. After all these years, it always went to Michael Jordan. So that's 7 rings. Michael Jordan do not have 7 rings. LeBron don't have 7 rings. And yeah, this has been a really crazy decade. Okay, so once again, Chris Webber is MVP. Shaquille O'Neal, again, Defensive Player of the Year for like, I don't know, 4 years in a row now. Kobe Bryant wins Most Improved. I gotta check out this Warriors team, see how they're doing. LeBron James, nothing new under the sun. All defensive first team is LeBron James again. LeBron James and Michael Jordan are still top 3 in scoring. And yeah, our Michael Jordan is usually a 99 overall, and he dropped down to a 98. So I'm guessing he's declining because of age. Soon to come is gonna be LeBron James declining in age, and they're sluggish. They're sluggish right now. So you know it is exhausting to win 7 rings in a row. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna win 8. To be honest, we have a 58-24 record, and we're trying to get an 8th ring if it's possible. So we're simulating around. The Hornets are beating our ass. Hold up. Let me see. Okay. Wow. They want LeBron James on the bench. Are you kidding me? Or whatever. As long as we win. Okay, we win 1 game. So I guess LeBron on the bench was a good. Oh no, it was not. It was not a good thing. It was not a good thing. What is going on here? Are we really gonna lose to the Hornets? Are you really gonna lose to the Hornets? And it's looking that way, guys. It's looking that way. Plus, this is Horace Grant last season. Wow, we got eliminated. Only 7 rings. Oh my goodness. We still have the 2000 season. We still have the 1999 to 2000 season. But yeah, we don't win nothing in the 1998 to 1999 season. We're a first round exit with a team that has LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Of course, they're past their primes now, and the Hawks. So there you have it for the 1999-2000 regular season. LeBron James capturing, I think, his 3rd MVP award. Can they win another championship? I really don't know. LeBron James still made it to all NBA first team once again. All defensive first team. Yep, LeBron James. Michael Jordan nowhere to be found anymore. I think he's done now. But we still get the 1st seed. Wow. I'm surprised. We're still getting like 1st seeds in like a whole new decade. We're still trying to push for the 8th ring, but I'm not too sure how that's gonna look like. The Hawks look scary right now. They just swept the Pistons. I don't even know who's on this Hawks team. I don't even want to check because this video is already too long. So we're gonna simulate, and wow, we swept the Hawks that swept the Pistons, and we're up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I feel like they have a solid team. Oh, it doesn't look like they have a solid. Oh, never mind. Oh, now we're down 3-2. Just great. Who's on their team? Alonzo Mourning, and they got Dirk. Wow. Just wow. Can we beat this team? I really don't know what to tell you guys. And it looks like we done it. 35 points for LeBron James against his home team. The Pelicans are in the playoffs. They're saying give more minutes to Kenny Anderson. I should have done that. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. Back and forth game. It's back and forth. Who's going to win? The game is tied. Oh, the Bulls. The Bulls. Yes, let's go. We're trying to get our 8th ring. We're trying to go 8 for 8. Is it possible to go 8 for 8? Oh, it's 1-1 in this series. We're going to simulate another game. Okay, we get game 2. Let's see if we can simulate. Oh, we get game 4. We win by a lot in game 4, 150 to 117. 36 for LeBron, 32 for Kyle Anderson. And I said Kyle Anderson. I mean Kenny Anderson. So here we have it, guys. Simulate with Simcast. We have a chance to win on our home floor, and this is our last year for this video. We're in the 2000s now. The decade is over. So can we do it? And it looks like we're doing it. It's a blowout right now. It's a blowout. Who's on the Pelicans? Chauncey Billups, Larry Johnson. Wow. So we beat them in 5 games. And that's pretty much it for the video. The Bulls went 8-8. 31 points for LeBron James. He's your finals MVP. Alright, so at the end of this video, we have a 35-year-old LeBron James, a 37-year-old Michael Jordan, 35-year-old Scottie Pippen, where's Horace Grant, and a 36-year-old Horace Grant. And we're just going to look at LeBron James' career. He spent 10 seasons with the Chicago Bulls, playing alongside with Michael Jordan. I can't even say he played as Michael Jordan's sidekick. I think it was I don't know. I can't even say that because LeBron won 3 MVPs, and I think Michael Jordan won 2 MVPs. And and LeBron been on more All-NBA first teams than Michael Jordan in this decade. So it is really interesting to say who's the sidekick. So I really don't know. That's really up to you guys. Tell me what you guys think. My bad. LeBron has 4 MVPs. Not 3. He has 4. And then he has 8 rings, excluding the 2005 to 2007. From 2020 to 23, he's been an All-Star. So that's 10 All-Stars right there. He's been on the All-NBA first team from 2020 to 2030. That's basically 10 first team All-NBAs. He was on the second team All-NBA only 1 time. Defensive, he's been there for 11 times. 11 times. That's a lot of times. For someone that played 10 seasons straight with the Chicago Bulls, all the records still belong to Michael Jordan. Okay, I think this is the current Michael Jordan, and I think right here is the current LeBron James, or this is the current LeBron James. I'm not too sure. He's either 10 for 8th on total points. He's number 5 in triple doubles, or 12. For field goals made, he's number 6 or number 14. He's number 23 for assists. I feel like it's supposed to be higher, but since these old characters, these old basketball players replayed their career, I'm assuming it's stat padding their stats. LeBron had a great season for himself, and I'm happy to finally call this video quits. I really enjoyed making this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Leave a like, comment which player you guys want me to do next, and let me know if you guys want more of these type of videos. I'll try next time to keep them shorter. I know this video is probably super long. I don't even know how long this video is, but I don't know. For those that are in quarantine right now, I hope you guys are doing your push-ups. I hope you guys are learning something new. Hope you guys are earning money legally. I hope you guys are just becoming the best you as possible. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. See you guys next time on my next video. Broovy Club, I'm signing out. Broovy gang!
In peace from a witch covering knees with a click, think that she noticed. Space in the knees and I grease and then leave, and I think that thing noticed. Live for the D's on the squeeze cause I'm pleased, and I think that